what she's saying is like the Africans. Oh no, the first girl was saying that the African Americans are mad because the Africans are saying that Africans and African Americans are different.
Welcome to the Hear Me Out Network. Now, let's talk about it.
Some big Carvin, don't call me Kim Ho. The fuck, got good pussy, have 'em bustin'.
Not only did you use our music, but you also is using a hand gesture we made popular on an app that we made popular only when we got onto it. In a country that we put together and still putting together that you benefit off of. And even in your own country, y'all benefit off of the shit that we do all the way over here. So, it's getting obsessive. It's very weird and it's one-sided because we don't give a fuck. We never asked for none of this, and we don't support it at all. But y'all seem to care a little too much. It's weird. Don't do that. Hate don't look good on y'all.
Let's talk about it now. Let's talk about it.
Does she not understand history, bro? Does she not understand
we'll be dropping the link. My fault. We'll be dropping the link in the chat for any of you guys that may want to come up and share your thoughts and opinion. But yeah, go ahead now.
Can you give a breakdown on that, bro? That joke was a little
like replay it or something.
No.
I beg you.
I didn't hear. I didn't read what the first.
Okay, so the first comment was like, it was basically how African Americans. Actually, I don't remember. Go ahead. Somebody go ahead.
Yeah, like what did the first girl say?
I couldn't even hear it.
Some big Carvin, don't call me Kim Ho. The fuck, got good pussy, have 'em bustin'.
Not only did
knowing we different, how? Like I don't understand what she's talking about. Like I'm very confused.
Oh, basically what she's saying is like the Africans. Oh no, the first girl was saying that the African Americans are mad because the Africans are saying that Africans and African Americans are different.
Okay. I get it.
I wish I could find
it. What side y'all taking?
Neither.
They're both stupid, first of all.
They're like people just. It's what I said in my
like
quote.
her comment just divided it up even more.
You have this ear.
Exactly.
Somehow, some way, there's nothing in the middle. I don't understand. I don't understand. Why
like the other girl who stitched it, her comment just made everything just as bad.
That's what I was saying.
Like, how are you gonna? She said to some on an app we made popular using a song we made popular. Okay, and if she's wrong, then say she's wrong. But why are you trying to even separate and divide it even more? Like it doesn't even make sense.
But they're still living a civilian's life. Okay.
Man, look, everybody listen up, man. Look, stop this nonsense about division. It's always going to be division. There will be sheep and goats. There's going to be alligators and crocodiles. There's going to be water and wine. It's going to be crayons and expo markers, bro. It's going to be division.
Nobody's saying there's not going to be division.
It's just stupid. We're saying the division's stupid.
We're saying it's unnecessary. Like it's just there was no reason for that.
Bro, look, it is necessary. Look, I don't even where does.
Wait, you said it's necessary?
Yes. I said it's unnecessary.
Wait, no, not talking about you, Ed. Wait, hold on. You said that it's necessary. Why is it necessary?
Absolutely, Slim. Yeah.
Why is it necessary,
bro? First and foremost, where does she get off? Like, nah, bro. Like, I don't like the tone that she took. You feel me? Cause she think that she said that we're different. You know what I'm saying? The tone that she took, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's very like it's like who you. It's like you don't know who you talking to, bro. You feel me? You talking to an African lady that still got her last name, bro. Like, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, where do you get off, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. this is definitely necessary, bro. We gotta let them know we're not the same, bro.
What's necessary?
Nah,
We
you
gonna
gotta honestly like, nah.
I
you
feel
gotta
like we're
honestly,
very the
gotta
same.
think about it.
Hey,
Like,
let me talk to Mo. Let me talk to
everybody
let me talk to MK. Let me talk to MK, bro.
like honestly, like if you really think about it, like, just cause like, yeah, cause we all African, we all still got our last name and all that. But at the end of the day, like, you gotta think about like what society looks at, right? All right, so if you're supposed to go ahead and just look at me, you automatically just gonna assume that I'm African. You just gonna automatically assume that like you don't know that I'm from the Caribbean, that I probably might be from Panama or something like that. Like at the end of the day, people gonna look at you and automatically just see black, no matter where you from. Like they don't care about none of that. Like this whole discussion of Africans versus African Americans argument, that shit is like out the window because none of that shit is valid at the end of the day. Society see you as black, and that's what everybody gonna see you as. Ain't nobody gonna go ahead and look at you and automatically assume, oh, you from Africa, oh, you from Jamaica, you from Trinidad, you from Panama. Like, ain't nobody gonna look at you straight up and say that that's your ethnicity. What they see you is as black. Bro. So that's what I'm just saying. Like, you saying that, like, yo, this conversation is needed. It ain't really needed for real.
Okay, for me. All right, great point. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, when they look at us, when they look at the U melanin, they gonna see the same thing for sure, bro.
They see that I'm African. Say no.
Well, we all know that, Dylan.
Bro, get out, purple man.
If anything,
man.
African
All right,
American.
chill. Whoa there, Buckaroo.
Okay.
Whoa
See
there,
me,
whoa
I even have to go, so I will go.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Good point.
I don't know about it.
When they see the U melanin, you know what I'm saying, they gonna associate us all together. But you gotta understand, bro, with us, the first generations, bro, and the African immigrants, bro, it's a different respect, it's a different reverence that's given to us, bro. Man, time, bro. Let me see something. I took a trip to West Virginia for a college visit. I was pulled over for going 70 and 40, right? You know what I'm saying? The police officer, he pull around, bro. It looked like he about to give me a hard time, bro. You feel me? But then he see my last name, bro. He says it's all He asked me how to pronounce it, bro. He says it's all smiles, it's all good, bro. His whole attitude changed, bro. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, don't look at me like.
But what was his attitude before he got to you when he seen your last name, though?
Bro, he looked like he was about to give me some problems.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly, bro.
Yeah,
So,
you got a good point. Yeah, I'm saying, but it's still a big difference, though. That's what I'm saying. When he found out that I wasn't that, you know what I'm saying, I was treated very differently, you know, for good reason,
I know exactly what you're talking about, but at the end of the day, like, bro, like, you gotta understand, like, all right, so a person like me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you just see me walking down the street, like, you already hear how I talk, right? Like, you already see how I talk, how I move and everything. Like,
yeah,
you would never ever thought,
like,
you would never ever thought that, I'm from Sierra Leone. You look at me, you would never ever think that I'm from Sierra Leone, that my last name Kamara. Like, you would have really thought that, like, I'm from here. Like, I was born.
What? What's your last name?
Kamara. Like, nobody would never ever thought that, like,
half your country population is your last name. What you talking about?
What?
Half of your population is Kamara. What you talking about?
Facts, though. That is facts.
But I'm talking about like
he's talking about like Americans.
No, I'm talking about like here in America, bro. Like,
oh yeah,
talking about like here in America. Ain't nobody gonna ever know for a fact that like, that I'm African. Like, nobody would really see me and say, "Oh, you African." Like, the moment I go ahead and say my, like, just like you said, officers see your last name, right? They seen that you African. All right. Then after that, he went ahead and gave you like a less of a hard time. But like, say for a fact that like, he didn't know your last name was that, right? He was still giving you probably a much more harder time just because of the skin just because your skin color. So like, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, this whole argument of African versus African Americans, all of that is just like,
hey, Dylan, let him rock, bro. Let him rock, Dylan.
No. Say what you gotta say, Dylan.
No, I'm asking, like, are you saying that we are different or not?
No, we not different. We all the same.
But you said if he sees your last name, then he switch up.
Nah, okay. Because he's seen the last name. He gave you a less of all time because he's seen your last name. Maybe that's just from your experience. Everybody has a different experience at the end of the day.
No. I'm asking based off of your experience.
Based off of my experience?
Yeah.
Based off my experience, don't nobody give a fuck. Like for real. Like nobody care for real. Like especially from where I'm from, like nobody care. Like they don't care if your last name this, that, the third. You could be related to the president of the United States. They don't care. If they see your skin color and see that, like, yo, they feel like you hostile in some way, they're gonna treat you as a hostile, no matter what. So that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, we all not different.
No.
I don't know. I like the caucus party. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Dylan, stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me. It was a clear ISO, bro. It was a clear ISO between me and this brother right here. You feel me?
Oh, you want to continue?
No. He could go ahead and answer his 2 cents. For me.
Okay. Nah, I'm insert 98 cents. Okay. It sounded a little better in my head, you know. But the thing is that people of other cultures have a understanding that they understand that there are different, how can I say this, ethnics and racial groups. I'm not trying to sound a little too controversial.
No, of course, no. I know what you're trying to say, but
right,
yeah.
because I have been in the spaces of the caucus party, you know what I'm saying, with my fellow melanated brothers, and there's some that were of, you know what I'm saying, of Africa, and there's some that were of ancestral America, you know what I'm saying. The thing is that culture impacts the behavior. Of course, unless you have the rebellion African child, that's his own unique story, right? But in general, culture impacts the way both people carry out themselves. So what I realize is that the caucus party actually are able to differentiate from the African Americans and the Africans. I've noticed that, right? Because of, again, cultural. I don't want to go too deep into it, but because of cultural reasons, you know what I'm saying? So the thing is that there are differences. There are differences. And the issue I start finding that's happening a lot in America is that a lot of I wish we had some better representation here, but I'm starting to notice that a lot of African Americans, obviously they have their cultural rights in Africa, but they participate in a lot of things that they do not quite understand. Because that's what this video is about. Because she's saying that, like, y'all participated in all culture, right? But I'm trying to speak in the vice. I hope I'm making sense. I'm trying to speak in the other direction, that a lot of people try to participate in African culture but do not understand it. A lot of people try to participate in African spirituality. A lot of people try to a lot of people try to participate in African spirituality but don't necessarily understand the consequences that come with it, right? And vice versa. A lot of people do try to participate in Black culture in certain things and don't necessarily understand the history of what they're participating in. But the problem is that we try to act like it is the same. No, learn what you're doing, have an understanding of what you're doing, then you're able to speak on the things. But we cannot just say just because we're Black or just because we're from the same place, we can just participate in the same thing. Because even people that I'm raised with, we cannot participate in the same thing because there is a hierarchy in this world and people must abide by it. Period.
Hey Dylan, your cousin said, "Watch your mouth about the African Americans, bro."
Which cousin?
Stop playing with me.
And listen. If he got a problem, he could cam up and we could talk about it. Okay? If he has an issue about it, yes, sir. You could cam up and we could talk about it.
Cool. All right,
yeah.
Man. Anyway, for me, you know what I'm saying? MK, that's a great point of view, great point.
Indeed.
But even though we look the same, for me, You know what I'm saying? We come from the same continent, bro. Like it's very different, bro. It's very different. It is different, bro. That's why that young lady can say what she said, you know what I'm saying, so comfortably. She knows it's different.